We've had different video game versions of Monopoly before. We have Legend of Zelda, Mario. I'm still waiting on the Final Fantasy VII version of Monopoly, which was supposed to come out in April, and it totally didn't come out in April, and now the website is just not updating, so that's not a good sign. Probably not going to get Final Fantasy VII Monopoly anytime soon. Hasbro, with this edition of Monopoly, it's called Monopoly Gamer, they've actually worked in tandem with Nintendo to change Monopoly and change some of the core elements of the game so that it's kind of a mashup between different video game elements as well as classic Monopoly. Some of those are you complete levels and collect coins as opposed to buying property and collecting cash. You get power-ups. There will be boss battles. Looks like the standard edition of the game will come with Mario, Donkey Kong, Princess Peach, and Yoshi as tokens, and then you'll have to take on bosses as those characters. Power-ups require a separate die, so I'm wondering if like you get a card or something, like you get to roll the die to see what kind of power-up you get, and they of course have an effect on the game. There's going to be power packs is what they're calling them, and these will basically be additional characters you can buy for $3 a piece. It could be a game piece, it could actually do something to the game for all we know, but it's probably a game piece. But the announced ones include Luigi, Boo, Rosalina, Wario, and Diddy Kong. In August, you're going to get the standard version available for $25, or if you don't want to wait and you want to get a Bowser token, there is a collector's edition in stock at GameStop now for $40. So you want to play Monopoly Gamer, Matt?
No.
Why not? You get to play as Donkey Kong.
So you're just feeding me now. I gotta get to it first. I accidentally started ranting on this before we started recording, so I gotta start. First off, the standard version is $25, and the special collector's edition is an extra $15 for a tiny Bowser token. You're paying $15 for what is essentially just a useless amiibo. And the extra characters that you can buy for $3, just use an amiibo. Oh, but it's not a part of the game. I have to get the game pieces because it's a collector. You gotta have the whole set. Shut up. Stop being stupid. Use the amiibos. If you do it like that, first off, it says Gamer Edition. It's just Mario. And apparently there's already been a Super Mario Monopoly game.
That does bother me that they're saying Gamer Edition, but Mario.
Just yeah, Mario is like, I'm sure everyone who's ever played a video game before has played one Mario game. Mario is not video games. I think he was referred to as Mr. Video Game. I think.
In Smash Brothers, which is a game made by Nintendo.
But, like, I don't know. That's not a gigantic pet peeve or something that bothers me. It's just, like, just call it another, like, I don't know, Mario Super
Edition.
Whatever. Give us $40 crap.
But wait, this has DLC in the form of $2.99.
This is a board game with DLC.
Well, you're a gamer. You love DLC, don't you?
Which, again, is something really strange to talk about because there are plenty of other like board and cardboard games that have like collector's packs and like other packs that like Magic the Gathering.
Yeah.
Will never stop producing cards. But this is just stupid because it's Monopoly. And not to say that like instead of collecting properties, you're getting coins and power-ups and you can fight a boss. And it's going to be Bowser and his not children.
And how does that work anyway? What does a boss battle look like?
It's like you go all the way around, and instead of like getting to go and collecting $200, you get to go and you have to fight for your life.
You know, I've got a better idea. Instead of making Monopoly Gamer Edition, just make a Mario Party board game.
Or you could not. And just try and make Mario Party good again. Because clearly you lost that ability.
I think it'd be neat to have an actual physical board game of it, though.
I don't know.
You don't have to make like a dozen of them like there are with the video games. You just make one that kind of borrows ideas from all of them. I think that would be a lot better than this.
You could, I don't know, I could see Nintendo making a Mario version of Sorry. But, you know...
Or Trouble. Or...
I think Sorry is Trouble.
Is it?
It's just used with different game pieces.
Oh, I'm thinking of the one with like the bubble.
No, Sorry, that's Trouble. Sorry is the one where
You slide. You like land on a piece and you slide and you might knock another.
I think that was a newer version of Sorry. I think the older version of Sorry was just like Trouble.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, this is dumb. Also, for the 4 first pieces that you get to play as, what were those characters again? Yoshi, Mario,
Princess
Peach, and Donkey Kong? Why is it that nowadays Donkey Kong is treated like such a good guy to Mario and all of his like companions? Like in the other Mario Party games, Donkey Kong is considered the good person. You want to get Donkey Kong and not Bowser because Bowser's the main bad guy. Did Mario just forget about the huge like fight in war that went on between his grandfather and Cranky Kong? Like, Donkey Kong and Mario were enemies.
Their rival lives on in Mario.
Oh, but they play Mario Kart now. Mario Tennis, Mario Baseball, Mario Golf. They're friends. So does Bowser. So does Bowser Jr. So does Petty Piranha, King Boo. All of Mario's enemies. Then everywhere. They're everywhere. They do all the party games with him. Why is Donkey Kong, like... a good guy? Because Donkey Kong has his own line of games and it's like, yeah, but he's the good guy. Well, sure. In World War II, America was the good guys. In World War II, if you were German, the Nazis were the good guys.
So, while yes, in Donkey Kong's own game, he's normally just, what's your quest? Oh, I'm going to get my food back. Okay, selfish means. There's that. I will say, in his defense, he's not kidnapping anyone anymore.
Because freaking Paulina's died.
No.
Like, no one's...
Pauline's in Super Mario Odyssey. And she's had other appearances, too.
Super Mario Odyssey.
Pauline's still around. She didn't die.
No, she's dead. She's totally dead. Bowser's bad. Diddy Kong is his accomplice, so he's also bad. Wario's also a bad guy.
Yeah, true.
He's his cousin, but... I mean...
He was a playable character in Super Mario 64 DS. I don't know why, but
exactly.
He was.
Like... If I was to think of... If I weren't to know what the 4 main tokens of this were going to be, and it's just like, oh, it's Mario themed. Okay, honestly, my mind would jump to Toad.
Or Luigi.
Mario, Luigi.
Well, Luigi's like an extra
I wouldn't even
character.
think of Peach, because Peach is probably like what you're trying to get to. You gotta save her.
Yeah, I mean, they might pull off like a Super Mario 3D World where she's one of them, one of the playable characters.
That's also not a great game. It's just a 2D platformer made 3D. So many people love that game, and I just... It does nothing new for this series. It's just a 2D, 3D Mario.
Well, it takes Super Mario 3D Land, makes it into a 4-player game. That's
Super Mario for the Wii U was basically that, except they stayed 2D, and you got a...
It was an
you
HD
got a propeller
version.
hat.
It was an
you
HD
got
version of Super Mario, New Super Mario Brothers Wii. That's all it was.
some kind of acorn mushroom.
That acted just like the propeller hat.
Or the cape Super Mario 3D World just added, furries to Mario.
And now we have another unoriginal idea in Monopoly Gamer.
No, this is just stupid. And if you spend money on this, you're stupid.
Also, when you buy Monopoly, you get like 7 or 8 tokens. This one's only coming with 4.
But if you spend $15,
You get one more.
You get an extra bad token.
He's not right. He's not even a playable token. He's a boss token. And that's the thing. Like, do you have to buy the boss token separately? I don't like the whole getting like having like a modular board game. It's just like, no, sell me the whole game, kind of like with video games. Sell me the whole game in one package. I don't want to hunt down stuff for it.
We could just stop, inventing board games because they're not fun.
It's very hard to get people to play them.
Card games are making a comeback, which is fine. I've got a card game called Exploding Kittens. That's a really fun game. You got Snake Oil. That's a fun game. Cards Against Humanity. Only play it if you're over the age of 18. And even then, it's...
And on that note...